Alright guys, so we're back again on the track. We're gonna do some top-down analysis today. If my sound away, I become kind of feel a bit sickish there under the flu for a little bit, so now watch the voice. So anyway, I start V10, right? So we're up on the daily time frame as we normally do. Um, we can clearly see that the market is in a downtrend for a long while now. Can come in with a trend line if you like, if that you work with. I use both ways. I like to track my highs and lows. So this is one way. Lower high, lower low, lower low, this lower high because it did a retest and then push, then down to this area, then retest again and push. So now we're in a pullback phase, and I don't know me trade already. ICC indication, correction and continuation. So this area is a nice support and resistance area, which was once the correction then turned to continuation, and we're looking for the same thing around this area. We can see that the market is making a deeper pullback. It's making a deeper pullback on the daily time frame, right? So we have 8 hours for this candle to close. All right, so I think that's all we need from this, and let's just mark the low as well. Or let's use this bottom of the candle here. So granted that we don't trade from the daily time frame, we're going down to the 4 hour. Don't necessarily have to go to the 4 hour, but we just want to see what going on. All right, so we'll have a nice 4 hour level right here. So let me just mark that out. So market can tend to play in that area. You might be asked why I'm go down between the candles them, and is because it was a touch here, just a shoot up, shoot back inside of the zone. So I can even carry it down a little bit more, because you can see this was like a fake out or a retest, a deeper retest than the actual level, because here is the support and resistance area. And so when I really watch this is what you call somewhat of a fake out. You get me? And looking from the right to the left, this area is also a good area as well to be mindful of, right? I'm going to take it to the tip of the one here. Yeah, only per touch, you see me? Just be mindful of those areas. So inside here is like a no trade zone. You could take a trade from here if it's like was a what's this demand. Yeah, demand trade. But anyways, we're in a pullback so far. So let's come in with a trend line from the bottom. E. So lowest point, the second point. Um, so a pullback or a change of character would put the 4 hour in line with the daily. Let's go down to the 1 hour. 1 hour, my favorite time frame. So the 1 hour switch before the 4 hour and before the daily. So looking at the daily uptrend, we just a change the we can see the change of character going up into the pullback. So we're watching all of that. Um, let's check if this was a good pullback. Well, we know by the eye I can say it wasn't much of a good pullback. So we're just looking for a good pullback just to take a look back up to the line, or if it ending up the market ending up breaking the downward trend line. We still have some daily levels we can look forward to trade up to this daily level. But let's just see what the market wants to do. Okay. Now I'm on the more trend line because the 1 hour, I commit to the 1 hour. And if the market does, like a retest of this 4 hour and close above it, then I'll take a trade up to this to the daily level. And if the daily level don't hold, this up to this level. You get me? So first take profit is at this level. From here to here. All right, so that's me. Nothing too flashy, fancy. Which other chart? 25. Let's see what's happening on 25. Okay. All right, so I had this marked out already. May not. I just might just keep it. We'll just go from the daily, just to give you an overview of what I was looking at. So we can see the market is in a strong uptrend. We kind of consolidate-ish. We have a small break at this point here, and then we'll have a pullback, which the pullback did not break. So we're still inside of this zone right here. So all of this is internal structure. What we can currently see is that we have a double top at this level here. So this is a strong resistance level, and the market is now at my trend line, right? All right, so we're going down to the 4 hour, and this would have been my 4 hour downtrend. So we're looking for the market to, and as you can see, a little consolidation are going right here, so it will be much clearer on the 1 hour. And this trend line is, I think this was from the 1 hour, the 1 hour. Yeah, so on the 1 hour you can see there's a bit of consolidation here. So what would confirm an uptrend for me right now is a break of this level, then a retest, then maybe I'll take a buy, you know. Maybe I'll take a buy, because I trade structure. So like indication, correction, continuation, indication. So that's all I'm looking for. Sometimes the market doesn't give you exactly what you want. Sometimes it's a deeper retracement, but I normally wait till it goes above this area, because for me, like I always say, buyers are more stronger above the area, sellers are more stronger below the area. Why I say that now is because the market can make a deep pullback, right? Come up to this level and start playing around this level. Not to say that they won't play around in it, but the likelihood of them trying to reach back for this area is very strong once they break this level, because this is the level that determines the buyers and the sellers, right? So I close above this level with a nice confirmation, and then an entry back up to this level, cut partial at this level, and then leave runners to you know maybe do the same thing again. you know you know might just happen like this is how might the sketch a quick swing trade, or say anyway. But so this ICC indication, correction, and then continuation. As you can see, this is the level. It broke out, sell off, boom, come back again, retest. So if you even miss that entry, I could have even take the second entry, close below the level, and boom, entry. You get me? So now we're in a consolidation. So just be mindful of what we want to see. I want to see market breaking above this, make some structure, right? Pull back, then continuation to here, to whatever. Because we are aim for the highs them first, and then if it break it, it's the same thing over and over until we get the next change of character, just to align it with the daily time frame. All right, or you can do a trend line bounce. If the market comes back down to this area, retest again, closing above the trend line, could risk a buy. So in a sense, my ICC entry would be a late entry, but it's less risk, I would say, compared to here. I already broke out of this 1 hour, trying to change. It might not change. Let's see if we have a divergence. little divergence here. So market might just, one more chart. 10s. Let's go at 10s. That's a 10s. 10s. Let's do a fresh one on this. All right. So let's go to the daily time frame. Hmm. What are we seeing here? All right. So the market is in a strong bullish trend, right? So we had a little choppiness here, so up, down, and now we broke all of the highs. So this is a strong bullish. Let's just mark this level out here and the daily. Oh, look out for the level there. All right. Okay, it somewhat lines up with this support. Let me just adjust a little bit, and then we'll have one. This is the closest support slash resistance right here. Uh, okay. All right. So uptrend, trend line if you want. You don't necessarily need it. All right. Let's go with a trend line on this time frame here. All right. Let's go with a trend line here. Green 4 hour. 1 second. I'm getting a call. 1 second. Let me just. All right. Sorry about that, guys. But back again. Where was I? All right. So we're in an uptrend, right? Strong uptrend. These are daily levels. We just move this level up. I would have normally just do what I normally do. Add it. Oh, which one was? All right. But add a blue. That signifies the 4 hour. So, and let's put a box right between it because the levels are very close. And then highlight that with an orange so we know it's alright. Strong level inside, I no trading inside, above and below. Hmm, can be a trade. Okay. Alright, so looking at this, alright, the 1 hour line, the daily lineup, alright, with the 4 hour, it's okay as well. It's just okay. Yeah. Alright, so that's it for the 4 hour. Clear uptrend, so we even have to create nothing else. Alright, so the 1 hour now. Let's see what's happening. Alright, so notice we are really, really, really far from the trend line. Right? Alright, so I'm gonna take a little approach with the trend line and Tory trades. So one trend line going up lines up perfectly. Um, as you can see, a few ICC trades could have been taken. Nice level right here. Price respect level a few times. Retest short trade, then close above. Same for here. All right, so we just mark this level off, and this to that. Price hasn't closed above this yet, and then we'll have this level here. Let me just mark all of this. All right. So price closing below this level would cause a change of character for us, or a change of direction. But for now, still looks a little bullish. So inside here is a no trade zone, like literally a no trade zone. We get a breakout, could take a trade, come down to this point, from a lower time frame. My entries are normally from the 15 minutes, sometimes the 5 minute, where price is currently having some issue breaking this level, so price is literally stalling. Retest. ICC already played out here. Let's see if it consolidates or break the level and go down. So the change of character boom, boom, is not valid until the break of this level, or unless we get a higher high, then this would become the level that would determine the change of character. All right. So that's it.